Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We had a slight technical problem and we are back. So we had a technical issue back on new stream. Let me give everybody this. They're all waiting for me on the old stream. So let me just drop that in there. Okay, fantastic. We had a technical issue, but we solved it within a couple of seconds. Had to restart a couple of things, but we are back. And there we are. Happens sometimes, particularly when you've been uploading all day. You can get some glitches on YouTube, but we're all good now. So let me make sure we're all fresh. Let me make sure I can just drop a comment in there. Hi all. Yes, that's working. So hopefully we're back with you. Let's go through all our settings and make sure we are good. We did have a slight technical issue, but everyone should be back with me. We've got everybody over on the extra channel. Mike, I like it. Use one of the emojis. Let me give you the link for where we are now so you can find it. There is the link for the new show. So we are live back once again. Afternoon all, says Ed Nevius. What's up? Hello, Steve Wally. Lovely to have you back. We had a slight technical issue, but we are back up and running now. I'm just making sure everything is as it should be. I'll be right just a couple of seconds, making sure we are good. And we'll be off to the races. Okay, just bear with me. Couple more clicks to do, and I shall be good. We do seem to be back up and running now. Whoops-a-daisy. Put that there. Yes. I think we are good. Right, we seem to be back up and running now then. Great. Just go through my tabs, make sure they're all refreshed, because if I need them, I'll need them up and running as we go. Yes, that's fine. That's good. That's running there. We should now be, I think, disconnected from YouTube, I think. Yeah. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Disconnected from YouTube, disconnected from Rumble. So I'm just going to end that stream because that's now. Oh, hang on a minute. Has it carried on? Is it carried on? It may have carried on. Not quite sure how it does that, but it may have carried on Rumble. If it has, no point ending it. I think we're over on Rumble as well. So everything looks like it could be systems go. Yeah, it is. Don't know how that happened, but it has. Maybe it doesn't change the stream key. I don't know. Right. We're all good. We're back with you. Thank you very much for your patience. We had a technical issue. We solved it, and we're back up and running. Let's bring you up to date. Hey, Craig, looks and sounds good. Steve Wally, Tesla testing 250 again for the 100th time today. Hi, Craig. Yes, let's have a little look at Tesla now. Here we go. So we saw Virgin Galactic rebound back. Palantir is up. Gold is up. The S&P is up. Amazon $200 again now. Apple 225. There was my target. Very, very happy with that. Next Era Energy, Enphase Energy down today. Good deal when it goes down. Coca-Cola is a good buy. J&J is a good buy. Chevron is down. Tesla is testing that 250. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Rob Brennan, it keeps bouncing off that. Where's it going to go? Can't keep bouncing off this. At some point, it's got to decide we're going to break through or go a lot lower. Just can't keep hitting it. Rivian up. McDonald's up and pulling back. Google, lovely day for Google today, 2.47. Microsoft today, very nice, up 1.42. Nvidia is down, no surprise. Walmart, very strong day today. Walmart, 2.18. That's very good for them. Tilray Brands, we've had some barcoding. Not all day, but some of the day. Robinhood is down, but coming back up again. IonQ is up today. Rocket Lab up, very nice, up 4% today, heading towards that $5. Martyn, Fight Channel has left us. He said he was in the last. He said he was in the last chat. Yes, I gave him a link to come in. I gave him a link to come in. Nothing I can do about it now. It's ended. He might be staying there, but if you look on the channel, if you ever get lost with the channel, if you look on the channel, I can't show you because I'm signed in as me, but you can see that the icon here will have a red ring, and if you refresh the screen, it will say live. Can you see that? Look. There's a live around the logo. You can see there's a live there. Most of you, I know that, but sometimes people do end up sitting there going, what's going on? You just need to refresh the screen and you'll find it. But there's no way for me to let him know. He's probably sat there waiting for the stream to start. That's why I put in the stream before I go. There is a new one starting, which is what I did, but he may not have seen that. Anyway, thanks for letting me know, though. Always good to get as much information as possible. Hey, Mike. Rob. Hi, Martyn. What were you saying earlier about Tesla's operations outside of cars? You said energy. Are they looking to sell energy from solar panels or gigafactories? Oh, my gosh, yeah. Absolutely. The biggest business is not the cars. Absolutely. Tesla is all about initially the cars, and then it's full self-drive. They license that out to other manufacturers in part. So there are other manufacturers who have part full self-drive, and you have to have a Tesla for a full self-drive, but there's elements of the software they're selling out. They're also charging for other companies to use their Tesla chargers. They're also Dojo, which is sort of ChatGPT. It's Tesla's version of AI, if you like. It's sort of competition to Google. There's that. Optimus, the robot, that's a real thing. But who's going to buy one? How much are they going to be? So on and so forth. But a big part, which is happening right now, is the solar batteries, the solar energy. They are a power manufacturer. They provide power to the grid. They make money selling power. So not only can you buy solar batteries from Tesla, you can buy solar panels, solar batteries, or whatever, solar power wall, you've probably heard of that. But they've also have plants where they provide power into the grid as a business, and that's huge. And they made massive gains on that on the last quarter. So there's a lot there. So yes, power is another thing. No, I think he left because he was upset. He lost so much money. Oh, I see. He said he left us. He said he was in the last chat. I think he left because he was upset. He lost so much money. What did he lose money on? I thought he was doing well. What's he been buying to be? I thought his overall balance was down 9,000, not 9,000 today or this week or this month. Maybe he's been doing options. Maybe he's been doing shorting stocks. I don't know. I don't know. Unless he comes back, there's no way to know, is there? Anyway, I hope he does come back, because I'd love to know if there's a problem and how we can support on that. But it's okay. Let me see the extra channel. Is he in there? Fight channel. He's in the extra channel. Are you here? Whoops. Mike is concerned. Whoops. For you. Here is the main show. Let me give him the link. He's in the extra channel. So let me give him the link. So where is it? What am I doing? Extra channel. Here we go. There you go. I'll give him the link. See if he comes back in. There's Fight Channel. There he is. Fight Channel. We've been concerned about you. Mike was worried. I gave you the link to join us, and he was worried. He was worried because he said you've lost a lot of money and you were down so much. He was worried about you. If you read the comments, you'll see. Just make sure that you check the live chat rather than top chat. live chat and you'll see all the comments. Right, Rob Brennan, that's very insightful. Thanks, Martin. What is Optimus? Optimus is the robot. Elon Musk says they're going to make billions. I don't mean billions in sales. They're going to make billions of robots, apparently. Everyone's going to be buying robots. Of course, it depends how much they are. I wouldn't buy one. I wouldn't buy one at all. How many of you would buy a robot, right? Let's just say a robot was $5,000, because it's going to be a lot more than that. It's going to be what, 20, 30, 100, I don't know. Let's say it was $5,000. So you'd have a robot walking around the house. It could basically act like a walking Alexa, right? Think about it. Robot walks around, you can ask it stuff and it will tell you stuff. Well, I can do that with my phone, I can do that with Alexa and SIRI. I don't want to say it because my phone will light up, right? And it will probably do some tasks. Maybe it will vacuum for you. Maybe it will do the ironing. I don't know. But would you pay? I mean, it's going to be a lot more than 5,000. But let's just ask you the question: would you buy an Optimus robot? I wouldn't want one, honestly. I just think I'd rather keep the money and invest it in the stock market. Why would you buy an Optimus robot, say for $5,000? There's no way it'll be 5,000. It'd be way more than that. But would you buy one, or would you just save your money and invest it, or do something else? Would you buy an Optimus robot, say for 5,000? Now I know it's going to be a lot more than that. Of course, it's going to be a lot more than that. But let's just say it was $5,000. Would you spend $5,000 on it? I knew all this was coming. If it's sexy, if it walks around in high heels and short skirts and makes you a cup of tea, that wasn't what I asked. I didn't ask if you want a sex doll. I asked if you want an Optimus robot to do medial tasks. I didn't ask if you wanted a sex robot. Right? That's not what I asked, okay? Hi, Ed. Thanks, Ed. Hi, Fight, robot wife. That's not what I asked. If it looked like Natalie Portman or Jessica Alba, then yes, I would buy one. That's not what I asked, is it? Will it load the dishwasher? Hi, Mike. It was a joke, but it was funny. It was. No, I mean, that's a different thing. Different thing. I think I'm happy with my wife. I'm happy with my wife. I ain't spending $5,000. Hi, Mike. It was a joke. I'm out. I'll buy one for housework. Can't be more expensive than my wife. There is that. Some people probably think it's cheaper than your wife. I mean, I don't know what your setup's like. Tempting fate for an iRobot situation. Martin is the Will Smith. Yeah, is the Will Smith here? Exactly. iRobot. LOL, Rob. Sky is falling. Fight channel. Chicken Little. I'll buy two. One robot to serve me and one to serve the other robot, so he'll never feel alone. That's typical Zach Zate, that is. Are we going to have a phone in? It's a Friday phone in. Who's going to phone in? Who wants to phone in? We normally do it in the morning, but I just don't care. We've done so well today. We've made so much money. Everyone's making money, right? If you just buy the S&P, you can't go wrong, can you? Year to date, finally, my year to date is up. Finally, my year to date, when I sold everything for losses and at the worst time, to finally see that metric, it makes my day, if I'm honest. So Zach Zate is all about caring for people. We all know about Zach Zate, so I'm not surprised he wants to buy two, one for him and one for the robot. You could get Aaliyah, but specifically for 10 cups of tea per day. Okay, specifically, it does just that. Right. All of us brave men in the group chat would, but all of us brave men in the group chat, yeah. But would we say this in front of the wife? No, None of you would. None of you would. Remember, though, I am, because my wife can hear all of this and she can listen to it. You know, she's just through the magic curtain. So let's get that straight. It would be good, a good buy for a busy person to give free time on cleaning. I just think it's healthy. When I took a break this morning after the show, I went and washed out the shower. Leah just had a shower, so I washed the glass out. I also made the bed. You've got to do these things. If it's all I need to do is make videos because that's what makes me money. I haven't got to do food. I haven't got to go for a walk. I mean, technically, I suppose you still go for a walk, right? I haven't got to make the bed. No, you know, I feel like I've achieved something if I make the bed. So to say I want a robot to make the bed, a robot to vacuum, a robot to do everything. No. You can't go through life like that. It would be good, says Craig. Maybe we call in. Who knows? Maybe me call in. Anyone can call in. The phone lines are open. Let me give you the link. Here's the link. The live phone-in link. All right. On a browser. You don't need a computer. Well, you do need a computer. There's the link. Phone on in. All right. Here's the password. Lucas AIDS 100. Same password as always. All right. Uppercase L, uppercase A. Make sure that you get the password correct. There's always somebody who go, it's not working for me. It's because they didn't put the uppercase in. All right. Would you ever start a podcast, Martyn? Well, what's this? A podcast is a video, is an audio without the video. This is a bloody podcast. I mean, when people say podcasts and videos, it's the same thing. Let me show you something, shall I? If you've got, look, here's my phone. If you've got YouTube Premium, which I recommend, I have it because that way I don't see ads on my own videos. It's really good. But it's every video, it's every channel, right? If you've got YouTube, what's it called? If you've got YouTube Premium, bloody hell, what's going on here? What's going on? Oh, it's a studio. Right, look, if I go into YouTube, let's go into my channel. Watch. This is how my channel is a podcast. It's a radio show too. So you click on the main show. Look, you see it's live right now. Right, it's live. Click on that. YouTube Premium. Bloody hell. What's going on here? Right. What's going on? Oh, it's a studio. Right, look. Right. If I go now it's playing, but it's going to my channel. If you want to use your phone, you can't. But with YouTube Premium, you can. Because look. It's a radio show too. So you click on the main show. Look, you see it's live right now. It's still playing. Right, it's live. Click on that. And I'm using my phone normal. I can even lock the phone. Right. It's going to the studio. Right, look. Right. If I go now it's playing. So you can have that as a radio show. Now, Zach Zate will know about that because he does it all the time. So I've got a radio show. So when people say a podcast, people just get confused. It's just a different name for the same thing. I've just got video as well. I mean, what am I going to do? Turn the camera off and just sit behind an invisible screen and just send it. I mean, it is. It's a podcast. It's a video. It's everything. All right. A vlog, video log. It's all different named for the same bloody thing. Anyway, but there's no point diluting it. Plus, YouTube even do that as a way of repackaging the same thing. Look, here's the homepage of the channel where you are right now. Look, there's the live video. Look, podcasts. Click podcasts. Unbelievable Investor. That is the live show right now. Look, this is the live show right now in a podcast. See? There's the live show. Look. See? It's even in its own podcast, so you can listen to it as a radio. It's just been packaged differently. That makes sense? Some people do that. I've got people who follow my podcast. Look, 607 episodes. See? That's the podcast. Did you ever see that at the top? people follow the podcast, listen to it on their cars, radios, Apple phone. I mean, whatever you like, really. All right. It's all the same bloody thing. People just repurpose it, repackage it. And it's the same bloody thing, really. Anyway, who's going to call in? Tesla holding 250. Let's go back to it. Maybe a cool $50 with my 5 shares today. What's that? You're going to buy some more Tesla. Did everyone have a great 4th? I love it. I had a great 4th. Bloody neighbours are annoying though, setting off fireworks. Not supposed to do that in the high street. Set fire to houses. Anyway. But apart from that, everyone's sorry. We all knew what you meant, Stacey Bailey. Zach Zate, I'm still having issues with Robinhood. Unable to upload money. No option to add an additional account to upload money. Just going around. Team Fusion, I can't work out what's happened to you. It's dead easy. If you link a bank, you transfer money in 1 second. What I would suggest you do is the customer service on Robinhood is really good. I would call customer service. If you go to help, you can call them. They'll phone you back, right? They'll phone you back. And probably what you need to do, because I think what you did do, is when you set it up with a credit card, didn't you? And what's happened is, in my experience, you always use the bank, and you probably didn't want to use the bank because you thought, I don't want to just link it directly to my bank. I understand that. Leah was like that. Oh, I don't want to do that. And understandable. A lot of people think that. Isn't that right, Leah? You thought like that, didn't you? Yeah. She knows better now. Huh? 0-0, France and who? Portugal. Is Ronaldo playing? Good. Right. So Leah was like that. I'm not bloody linking my app to a bank. They can just go in. It's can't. It's very secure. Plaid, P-L-A-I-D. It's used by banks all over the world. It's fine, right? You just got to trust the process. Otherwise, you don't get out of bed in the morning, right? So you linked your credit card. And what's probably happened, you transferred money and probably what happened, a payment has not gone through or wasn't available. They couldn't take the funds. And now you've got a flag on your account. So now you can't add an account. So what I would do is I would call them up. I wouldn't use the online service. You said you waited online. I would call them and speak to them because you can speak to them. I would do that. And I think what they need to do is disconnect your credit card and start again. But it should work. I don't know why your bank doesn't accept it. I use Bank of America. That worked fine. Chase worked fine. Lloyd's in England for my UK account. That worked fine. So all major banks work. There's no issue. And I can transfer money like instantly. So I would call them up if you're having problems. I day traded a little today. Martin, nice one, mate. Did you do it on your IRA so you don't pay any tax? Martin, do you reckon Martin, what do you reckon you'll do for your 21st birthday? I'm 55. Martin, what do you reckon you'll do for your 21st birthday? Do you mean the birthday of the show? I mean, why are we concentrating on 21? We're at 3. I mean, could we not just, really? That's 18 years away. Should we focus on year 4? What do you mean, my 21st birthday? You can't mean the show, surely, because that wouldn't make sense. Maybe your 21st birthday. You'll do for your birthday? I don't know. No credit card, just a debit card. A debit card with Nationwide Bank. I've uploaded 1 chunk of money. 6 other transactions have failed. I waited for their online chat for over 90 minutes. They just call you back. And what I suggest you do, and I bet this is what's happened, first of all, yes, don't link it to a debit card, because if a debit card gets a fraud check, that blocks it. That's what's happened. If you use a debit card and it tries to process it and your bank go, what is this? It's done a security check and it's stopped all transactions now with Robinhood. You've created a block in the system. You need to unblock it. So call the bank, have it reinstated. That's how you sort that out. And now every time you try to redo it, it's already blocked. You probably have to speak to your bank because you've got a fraud check on your debit card. That's probably what's happened. And the other thing that's probably happened, Robinhood trying to phone you, you wait for 90 minutes. My guess is you didn't add the number that it said it would call from when they said, we're going to call you from this number. And if you add that to your phone, the phone will ring. I can see what's happened here. But because you probably didn't write that down and add that to your phone, when Robinhood phones you, you might have your phone set for like blocking spam calls or unknown numbers. It silences it and you didn't hear it and it didn't call you. And it wouldn't do missed number because you've got it to not ring on unknown or suspicious calls. What I do when I call Robinhood the first time or any number, because I have my phone, it won't answer, it won't ring, unknown numbers. It doesn't do it. They have to leave a voicemail, right? And Robinhood wouldn't do that. So when Robinhood says, I'm going to call you, I stored the number. It's always the same number. And I've got Robinhood's number in my phone. So when they call, it says Robinhood, it rings, and I can take the call. I reckon it's that. I reckon those two things have happened to you. And if you put those things right, you shall be good to go, I reckon. Cheers, Martin. I'll call them. Yeah, call them is much easier than doing the online. And they call you back. You call them, you arrange for a call, and they call you back. They normally call me within about 15, 20 minutes. All right. Oh, I'm having a latte. Right. Does that help at all? Have we fixed your problems? Is anybody going to call in? We've got 20 minutes to go, and then it's the music show tonight. So we're about to get that. Leah's lurking. I only want a robot to cut my grass and trim the grass. I understand that. If you're not enjoying cutting your grass, though, I recommend what you do is just have gravel. Just have gravel. It's a much better drainage system. Grass doesn't provide any benefit to the environment. It's not like it's trees or plants. It doesn't provide oxygen like plants do. Grass doesn't do anything. It just wastes a lot of water. Just have gravel. It will be a perfect drain, a sink drain. Was it a drain plug, whatever you want to call it? That's what I've done in England. My grass doesn't grow well, and obviously I'm not there to take care of it. So I've just gravelled it over, and the water runs through. It keeps the foundations moist. That's what I do. Anyway, but I'm smarter than everybody else, obviously. You know, I'm the only one who thinks like this. So it's not surprising, is it really? Are you still thinking rate cuts are coming? 100%. Look at the market. Everyone knows it. Look at it. You just can't not make money. It's ridiculous. I just sit here and do nothing. And look, of course we're going to get rate cuts. Up on the live, up on the day, up on the week, up on the month, up on the 3 months, up on the year to date for the very first time, up on the 1 year. I mean, look at it. And look at my portfolio now, look. If we go here, look. 103,683. I mean, it just keeps on going up. I'm not chasing the market. I mean, I'm fully in, and I'm in on margin. So I've got every penny of mine invested, which is all going up. I've got $28,000 of margin invested, which is going up. Also, I've I'm paying it down now because on the way up, you don't keep buying it. You just enjoy it and put distance between you and your price, essentially. So I'm now down to, if you look now, I'm down to 19,000. Still a decent amount of margin. So I'm benefiting from all of this, but I'm, bringing it down. So I'm winning on both sides. But my Roth IRA, I got $90 worth of a dividend payout. I didn't pay it out straight away. I didn't invest it straight away. The dividends I got, which was about 400 on the main account, they reduced margin, and that was the right thing to do. I could have bought more shares, but I didn't want to. I wanted to reduce margin. Was my buying power on my Roth? I've got $90, so it would have been better if I'd bought straight away. However, because it doesn't earn me any interest, there's no point it sitting there. However, I'm waiting for a pullback. At some point, there'll be a trim. All I need is just one day, the FOMC report will get a little flash crash. It will go down 5%, 3 or 4%. I can just dump that $90 in then, and then off we go again. It's not a lot, but obviously I want it deployed. It doesn't do anything just sitting in cash. It's not earning any money. That $90 is going down in value because of inflation, right? New mug in the breakfast bar. New mug in the breakfast bar. Oh, look at this. New mug is here. There. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Zach's 8. You cannot get better than Zach's 8. Look at that. He's got, look at this. Look, new member on day 1. Boom. He was a new member on day 1. He ain't messing around, this bloke. He's got his original mug, ML logo. We've got the anniversary. So we got the first one, anniversary. What was that? What was that one there? That was a crystal ball. That one there was anniversary number 1. That one there. Anniversary number 2 when we hit 1 million views, and anniversary number 3. Look at that. He's got the whole set. This man, he's going to have like the ultimate mug collection of Martyn Lucas Investor. He can sell this in the future and make loads of money. See? Very, very sensible. And on the wall, he's got his Virgin Galactic Light. Does it get any better than this? It doesn't get better. Doesn't get better. So if you want to buy a mug, you can find it on eBay. At some point, someone's going to go, I'm sick of this show. I'm done with it. I'm going to sell my mugs, going to put them on eBay. I'm going to try and make some money out of it. Right, look at this. Oh, 103,732. Bloody hell. Oh, my gosh. Don't tell me that buying the S&P doesn't make sense. Right, do you remember the horrendous market conditions of mid-22? Everyone seemed to lose money apart from market profit. We don't know that. Market profit would say all kinds of things, and he would just come in when it suited him. To be fair, right? I wouldn't buy it. If he was here now, he'd be saying, I wouldn't be in this. It's all too expensive. He'd be just sitting on his cash. We don't know. We've got no idea about market profit. We don't know how much money he has, how much money he didn't have. But he kept saying a lot of things. Oh, Fight Channel's calling in. Fight Channel's calling in. Here he is. The very first time Fight Channel's going to be on the show. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting. So let's do this. Let me do this right now. Let's go over to the interview screen. And what have we got here? A time to guess 1. There he is for the very first time live on the show. Hey! How are you, mate?
Yeah, first time.
Look at that. I love it. This is the Barbie man, everybody. This is the man behind Barbie. I love it.
View is rubbish, right?
Hey?
Hello?
Say again.
You know Boo is rubbish, right?
You know Vu's rubbish. It seems to be all right for me.
Yeah, you make a little bit of money.
You made a bit of money. No.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like everything, isn't it? If you put $1,000 in and you make 10%, you make 100. If you put $1 million in, you make 100 grand. So it's relative, isn't it? It's relative. It's about patience as well, sort of long time waiting for it to grow. But when it grows, it's going to be good, right?
yeah.
You just got to give it some
You know your
time.
goal was 10,000 for a year, right?
So say
For
again.
dividends. Mm-hmm.
Say again.
Your goal to make 10,000 a year for dividends. I'm 2
Correct.
months away from that.
Oh, I've got a long way to go.
I got 2 months ago to get to 10,000 for 1 year.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What's
I'm
your
at,
main investments then? What's your biggest position?
um, I got JPI, I got JPQ, uh, TSLY is a cover call from UMax for Tesla. When Tesla goes up, I make money. And I got one called Crash. It's a Tesla reverse. When Tesla go down, I'm still making money.
Awesome. Tell me a bit more about that. How do you make money when it goes up, and how do you make money when it goes down? People would love to hear that. Could you zoom in a little bit? I want to try and get your camera a bit closer to the screen. There you go. Just want to get you in a little bit. There you go.
Well, see, UMax is a high-end dividend, and they do cover calls. They don't own the stock. They do cover calls, weekly cover calls on Tesla, the main stock.
Okay.
TSLY, when the stock goes up, your ETF goes up. It pays a monthly dividend. This month they're going to pay $1.
Okay.
And I own 150 shares of that. That means I get
Nice.
$150 on Monday.
Nice.
And
So
then
you're
Crash on 353. They're going to pay 70 cents. They're going to be around $800, I believe.
so so obviously you're doing options trading. That's a big thing for
No,
you.
I'm not. UMax doing it. It's a company that does it for you.
Oh, I see. Okay,
I buy the ETFs
I
off of
see.
that.
Do you ever do options, or do you just buy the stocks?
I do have options, yes.
You do. Do you like options? Do you made any money on it?
Well, the way I do my options, I don't short no stock, but I go for a long time. Like Robinhood, I got one call out for a year, and I already make. I could sell it right now and make money off of it, $1,000. I want to, but I'm waiting till next year to sell it because it could go up to $40, like you said.
Yeah. So you're buying into an ETF which does the options in their
Yeah,
business. That's what they're doing. Okay.
Right.
So in that case, wouldn't it make more sense to do the same options for the same stocks that they're doing?
Yeah, but for the options for Tesla is outrageous.
So that you're saying they get a better deal. Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
they got more money to pull together.
Aha. Okay.
For
So they get
ETF, you put more money together and they get better options. Where me
okay.
trying to buy an option call or 100 shares is like $2,300.
I'm with you. Okay. So it's not they're getting a better deal, it's just because the cost of
Right. They got more
buying
money
a
to buy.
contract, 100 shares. For those who don't understand, all right, so that's important. They're not getting a preferential options deal. What they're getting is they're lumping everything together, so you don't have to buy 100 shares, which is what a contract is, so it's cheaper. That's what you're saying, right? Okay.
Right.
So what percentage does options make up in your investment portfolio? So let's say you got 50% of you actually own the stock and say 50% of options. Is it? Do you know what your percentage is roughly?
You talking about my ETF cover calls or just my options by itself?
Your overall position. What's your exposure to just owning the stocks? It doesn't matter what happens. You don't have to worry, as opposed to your money is in options. So there is something you've got to do. You can't just forget about it. You've got to act on it.
Well, my option, I'm not into it that much. I just do it here and there. Like I got it on Robinhood, I believe, and that's not. I have it on some company called Virgin Galactic.
We've heard of them.
That one's not doing too well.
Oh yeah.
And FFIE, I just did a small one.
Right.
Probably lose money on that, but it is what it
Yeah.
is.
What do you? What's your thoughts now on Virgin Galactic? We've been covering this now for 3 years.
Ooh.
Bloody hell.
At one point, when it was over $2, it looked fine. It looked like going to go up, and next thing you know, I think they shouldn't pause the flights and kept doing the flights to keep money coming in, but that's their doing. In management, rubbish. They need new management overall.
Yeah, we share the same opinion on that. I mean, they will argue that, if we kept spending the money, or because it costs them money to do the flights, they're saying that they're going to be more efficient and more profitable with Delta. So we have to stop. A bit like me taking the loss on those shares, letting it all go, making the decision to change direction, and here we are today. It was the right thing to do for me, right? It was a good
Right.
thing for everything. So they're looking at it and thinking, we're going to have to do this, and it's going to be painful. But the trouble is, it's not them who's paying for it, is it? It's the shareholder.
No, the retailers.
They're paying themselves a nice wage every week.
It's the retailer getting owned.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting taken to the shed. I mean, like Andy Shovel, he got a bunch of it in it. Zach here, he got a bunch in it. I mean, it's rubbish. I'm out of it.
You're out now. Are you completely out?
I've been out for like 6 months.
Oh, so did you sell for a profit, or was you still down?
It was a loss.
It was a loss. Yeah. Well, it's
But
part of the
it
game.
is what it is. I regained it back. Ain't no big deal.
Exactly. You make it in other ways, right? So it's a good lesson for other people, and I want you to sort of tell me what you think now. How will you feel? 2 case scenarios.
Okay.
You got out, you sold for a loss. A year from now, it's $100 a stock. You could have made $100 million gazillion dollars, or it's bankrupt, and you could have been out more. How will you feel if it goes up, and it would have made you money? And how will you feel if it goes to zero and you could have lost more?
Well, if it go to zero, it won't bother me a bit because I'm out. But I worry about other people that's in this community losing a ton of money. But if it goes up, I'll be keeping an eye on it. If it goes up, I'll get back into it and then make the money.
Now that's interesting, and there's a good point to be made there. You're saying if it goes up, you'll get back in, and that is a really good fundamental point, because many people would say, well, why would you do that? Why don't you buy it on the way down? Why on earth are you buying it on the way up? Because you recognize, and I understand this and appreciate you sharing that, you recognize that if the company survives and we get to Delta and all the customers are lining up and they've got the Delta ship working and there's no problems and they're going to make money now, it's really clear the path to profitability. You feel more confident at buying it at $5, even $10, knowing it's going to go to 20 or 100 or 1,000 or whatever number, is better than buying it at 50 cents when it could go to zero, even though it's cheaper.
Yeah, like when I got in Palantir about 14 months ago, I got in Palantir. It was like $6 at the time. And now what is that today? $26?
Yeah.
I got over 120 shares of Palantir in my broker's account. That's a 1,200 profit right now.
Yeah. Very, very nice. I'm just bringing something up. I'm going to surprise you now, just for a second. Where is it now? Go. Here we go. I want to do this, folks, because you might not all know this, but this is the man. It's so strange just talking to you, because when I'm talking to you here, you seem just a normal bloke. However, when a normal, sensible, investing sort of bloke. But of course, he doesn't always look like that. Sometimes he's the man behind the voice of Barbie. Very different character completely. I do like the hairstyle, by the way. I do share your hairstyle, so we're in the same club there. But I want everyone now.
I'm used to this because it's my military background. I mean,
you're a military man.
yeah.
What did you do?
Well, I was in the U.S. Army infantry.
which regiment?
I was in 2nd of 502nd at Port Campbell, 3 to 32 at Port Campbell, and I spent 3 years in West Germany. Saw the Berlin Wall fall. How many people say they saw the Berlin Wall fall?
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. My brother was in the British Army. He served with the Royal Artillery, trained with the SAS, and served in Northern Ireland and Germany. So I'm familiar with what you're saying. So thank you for your service. I know everyone in America says that, and it's always a nice thing. But let me share with everybody this. Right, we're going to do this now. As we've got our friend here on the... Stay where you are. I'm not letting you go. Look, he likes to make videos on what we do here on the show. He does great fight animations and everything. Look, he's at 506 subscribers right now, but we're going to get him up to 510 at least. Right, so everybody in the chat now, I want you to go and subscribe to Fight Channel. But I want you to do one more thing, because he's called in today. So he deserves an extra special treat. It's very nice getting subscribers, but just getting subscribers doesn't do enough. It's nice, and he appreciates it. I appreciate it, but it's not enough. What I want you to do is click on subscribe, and in a few minutes, we're going to end the show. In fact, in about 2 minutes from now, we're going to end the show. I want you to click on any one of his videos, let it play, and leave a comment and a like, because that will help his channel. Because you may remember a friend of ours about 2 years ago, Tom, CMV Studio, no views, no subscribers, nobody watching, and you all clicked on his channel, you subscribed, and you all watched a video and left a comment, and it was about an American band, and he couldn't get anyone in the UK to watch because he's a UK account, so YouTube show a UK audience. They'd never shown it to a US audience, and you all clicked on it. You watched a little bit and left a comment, and Tom messaged me about a week later, and he said one of his band tribute videos, it had blown up because it was a video about an American rock band, and now it was being seen by an American audience, and YouTube went, hang on a minute, let me show everybody in the US. And he got thousands of views. So you could all do that right now and make our former military man a very happy man. I would love to see that. So if you could, just click on one of his videos. I don't care which one. There you are. Probably that one there, which says, I'm a great investor. That's probably the best one to watch because it says, I'm a great investor. I'm just saying, click on that, watch it for 3 minutes. When I finish the show in a minute, leave a comment and say something like, yes, I agree. Martyn Lucas is the greatest investor of all time. I think that would be a great thing to do. And our mate here would get loads of views, and it would really help his channel. Let's see if he's got any more. He was at 506. Let's refresh it. 500. Bearing in mind, everybody here has already subscribed. I would imagine. How many people are watching right now? We've got 34. It's a quiet show really today, mate. If I'm honest, so it's not the best time to do it, but at least we do have 36. But the most important thing is after the show, go and watch. I'm going to ring the bell now in 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone, and you can all go and watch that in a minute before our music concert tonight. Hey, anything you want to leave us with? It's so great to have you on the show. You know what, Fight Channel? We've not done this with you yet. You know, like we like to have our little audio recordings when everyone leaves a little soundbite. This is your opportunity now. So what are you going to do? What you're going to do, right? You're going to say, my name is Fight Channel, whatever name you want to go by, right? 15, 20, 30 seconds at most. Why you watch the channel, why everyone should watch the channel, and then, hey, and check me out as well. And every time I play it, it will encourage people to go and check you out, and I'll drop your link in the chat, and it will be a permanent little promotion for your channel forever and ever. So, do you want to record something?
I go.
All right, I'll mute myself so it's nice and quiet. So over to you.
Hi, I'm Fight Channel. Why should you watch Martyn Lucas? It's pretty funny. Good music guy. Watches every Friday for concerts. But ladies and gentlemen, investment news here. It's facts, not rubbish stuff. You want to know the facts, what goes up, what goes down. Even these penny stocks people want to invest in. What else? Just watch Martyn Lucas.
Spot on. There you go. I shall put that into an audio feed later on. It will be a little button on my Stream Deck. And then from time to time, we'll drop that into the show. Absolutely awesome. And when you do that, I will also try and link it to your channel as well. That's awesome. Mate, thank you ever so much for calling in. It's really, really nice. And I'm really glad that you've finally called in. You are completely different, aren't you, when you're not Barbie?
Yeah, that's a different ego right there.
What was behind all of that? Where did that idea come from? I'm really curious.
This one guy on TikTok had it, and I copied it, and I just say, I'm going to go with it. Then now I saw you start doing stuff. I start clipping it, and then I said I only done one just for fun of it, and then I think Craig kept me going, and he liked it. I guess he told you guys about it.
You will blow up as well, because we're gaining about 1,000 subscribers a week or thereabouts. But in a year from now, when we get to 100,000 and we start getting 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people watching all the shows on a regular basis, I want to be able to help everybody that's been with me from the beginning. And I know you've got a 1 year badge now, nearly 2 years, and
2 years in April.
Nearly 2 years. Yeah, I want to see your channel up there, 1,000 subscribers, so you can earn some money and that's when it really starts to take off as well. And you work really hard at it, so I really wish you the best.
Mostly it's the watch time I'm missing on it right now to get the super things, but it is what it is. I just like having fun with it. And I also got a thing on there about growing my account with dividends. It's my whole journey of growing my accounts with dividends.
Well, there you go. Everyone should go and check that out for a starters then. You go.
It's been 18 months since I've been doing my account. I started my account November 1st, 2022 with Merrill Lynch, and March I started February, March of 23 I started watching you. April I switched over to Robinhood, and I enjoyed Robinhood. People said they had a problem with Robinhood. I never had no problem. I even got a video on there how to transfer your 401k, because I transferred my 401k. It was so easy step. You call the company. You set it up. They call you. Then they could call the company you're with, and they set it up right there. It's easy. They company you're with, they talk to you, ask you questions. Then Robinhood guy would talk to them. Then easy transfer. Took 2 weeks transfer for me. That's my 83,500. Now that account's up to 95.
Great. That's brilliant. Congratulations to you, mate.
Thank you.
You'll be pleased to see you just gained another subscriber, 507 now. Everyone counts, mate. I even though I'm at 27 or nearly 27,000, I count every single one. It doesn't matter once you hit 1,000, it does, because everyone is a real person who's clicked on your channel. And I know they're all going to watch some. So I bet your watch time goes up tonight. And I know it's all about the watch time, not how many subscribers you have. If you have one person who watches for 4,000 hours, that's more important than having 1 million watching for 1 second each. All right, mate?
All right.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it.
See you.
Cheers, mate. Fight Channel. That was great to have him on the show. There you go. Learned a little bit more about the man there, and also learned about his investment strategies and all the rest of it. Absolutely great. Seemed like a lovely person. So I will not oblige. What was that? You were going to call in? MSK was going to call in. Hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Where do you go, MSK? MSK's in the house. I love your name, Fight Channel. What is your first name, Fight? Now, I didn't ask that because obviously he doesn't want to sort of say. 508 now. He's got 508. I'm loving it. That's absolutely brilliant. I must admit, I would like to know what his real name is, but we can always call him Fight Channel. It's for him to offer, I guess. I bet you anything Fight Channel is on. I'm not saying that. I thought you were going to ask us to sub and all become platinum members. Platinum members? Yes. I think everyone should. Do I have a platinum subscribe? Yes, I do, don't I? Are you trying to start, what's going on, a fight with, yes, he is. No idea what William's saying. William's saying some very strange things. Is Jay Long here? Stacey Bailey? LOL. Mike, not at all. We're only joking. We're only joking. Seems like a lovely person. There you go. Been watching you guys I've been watching you guys rather than Ronaldo. Yes, and I want to watch bloody Ronaldo. I don't want to listen to you lot. I want to watch Ronaldo. He's actually lovely. Let's be honest. He really is. You see, isn't it amazing? The man behind Barbie, you've got a whole image, and when he calls in, it's a completely different bloke. Amazing, isn't it? Thank you, Fight Channel. Yes, thank you very much for calling in. Okay, it's time for me to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send everyone to the extra channel. Or should I send everyone to the music channel? Should I send everyone to the music channel? Yes. We're doing a live concert tonight. So join us every Friday night. It's music night, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. So here is tonight's concert every Friday, and we'd love you to join us. So we've already got 4 likes. Who's the first in the chat? Nobody yet. Let's see. Oh, Leah, my wife. She's in the chat first. So let me put on the screen. Here is the chat. Let's see who the first person to respond to Leah is. There is the show just there. I'm live on Rumble, so let me give everyone in Rumble. Is this live? Yes, Mr. Lee Sensei. It certainly is. If a popular Wall Street advisor advised you to buy stock, go out and sell now. They all have an axe to grind. Never listen to so-called Wall Street guru advisors. I'm not Wall Street. I'm just a bloke like everybody else. But anyway, thanks for saying. I'm just here to help people. That's what this channel is all about. William, you're being a bit rude, and if you're not careful, you'll be timed out. We don't want any rudeness like that. This is not the place for rudeness. We don't respond at all to that kind of stuff. So I would strongly suggest you knock that on the head. Otherwise, you'll be just removed from the channel. We don't mess around like that. Okay, so let me give everyone the link to it. So if I customize this here, this will take everyone automatically to the show. There is the music concert. There you go. It starts in about 40 minutes time. So we're all set there. It'll automatically go there. There's the extra channel, and there is the music channel. I've given everyone the links. There you go. Message has been deleted by Mike. Yeah, you just get timed out if you start talking silly. No need for that. Okay, I've forgotten the password. The password is LucasAids100. There you go. AIDS 100. There you go. Uppercase L, uppercase A, 100. And it even remembers it on your device, so you won't even need to remember it either. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Is MSK going to phone in? Should we buy your bride an iPad of her own? She has her own iPad. I can't remember the reason now, whether it was being used, she was at work. I can't remember. Why was I was logged in. I couldn't see it. I can't remember now. There's a good reason for it all. We're okay. We got enough iPads. Oh, I love a latte. Tomorrow, England are playing in the semi-final. No, that's wrong. In the quarter-final. I beg your pardon. So there you go. Another great week. As you can see, all-time highs, 103,630. Did we hold the year to date? We probably didn't. Oh, we did. Oh, we did. Bloody hell. All singing and dancing. So, MSK, do you want to phone in? If you do, I'm ready. If not, I'm going to have to go because we got the music. Oh, there he is. There's the man himself. There's the man himself. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Please, would you please welcome to the show the man, the myth, guess one. There he is. How are you, mate? Hello. 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 Look, he's not even aware he's live. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear
hello.
me?
Yes, we can hear you. You've been live for 5 minutes. Where you been?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep. I can hear you.
1 second.
I can hear you.
Bear with me, Martin.
He got an.
No, it's the camera. It's the
Oh,
camera.
no, it's the camera.
I'm definitely aware. It's the camera.
Is it? It's not you.
It's me now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You've adjusted the camera,
Really?
so you've chopped your head off. I mean, what's the point of that? Can you not see the
Alright,
camera?
Can you actually see me pulling my shirt up to just not reveal my chest hair?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you take your camera up a little bit so we can see more of your head, less of your chest hair? By any chance?
Okay, we're definitely very delayed. 1 second.
Okay. It's because you're listening to me on YouTube. Stop listening to me on YouTube and listen to me on the actual call. Do you remember from last
I
time?
think we're delayed at the moment. You know, this
You
is
are
funny,
delayed.
but
You are delayed because you're
Yeah.
listening to me on YouTube rather than listening to me on the web browser that you phoned in from. Listen
Yeah.
to me on the web browser, turn off the YouTube. You can't do both. I'm explaining it.
You know what? That sounds like a philosophical request right now because I'm like,
You're behind me. You're behind me because you're listening to me on
okay, you
YouTube.
know what? I've just there you go. I've muted my YouTube. I don't care what's happening on the screen. I'm just gonna talk to you right now.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. See, you were listening to me on YouTube rather than
Yeah.
watching the broadcast, the phone call. That's what you were doing.
There you go.
We've been through this many times, MSK. One day you
And you
might
know what?
remember
I'm gonna
this.
look at the screen and just gonna pretend that the reality is something different to what I'm expecting
Yeah.
it to be. Okay.
Do that.
That's it.
That's a good way to live. Do you want to just
There you
adjust
go.
the camera slightly so we can see your head?
Is that better or?
It's close enough. You can see it. You can see what I can see.
I think I'm about 20 seconds delayed because I can see myself on the screen and I'm like, I was telling Martin that about 20 seconds ago.
Just phone it again.
Wow.
Hang up and phone in again.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay. Let's see what happens. See? He's struggling just to hang up.
Hang up. Screw that
There's a
guy. Hang up.
There we go. God, bloody hell, folks! It's a struggle, isn't it? I have to. This is the sort of thing I have to put up with. Can you believe it? This is what it's like being me. It's a hard life being me. Let's try again. Let's see what he does now. You never know. Probably won't even phone back. 3 weeks later, he'll phone back. Fight channel. I've got to have the fight channel audio. I'll have that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oops, a daisy. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Oh, there we go. He's back. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. And I literally closed down the tab with Martin Lucas on it because I was like, you know what? Who is this Martin Lucas?
Yeah, who is this bloke? Who
Might
is
as well
he?
close down the tab so I can actually have a proper voice. You know what I'm saying, Martin?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're Martin. Oh, sorry, Martin. Sorry.
Why? What's going on? You've lost me.
No, I was like, I might as well just close down that tab that's named Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm thinking,
Yes.
who is this Martyn Lucas? He's just causing so much trouble. I can't even go live on his channel. So might as well just close down the tab. Yeah,
Start again. Start
start
afresh.
again.
Start afresh.
Start
New
fresh.
day.
Exactly.
We'll forget all
Exactly.
this by tomorrow. Most of us will anyway. I will. I will. I can't remember what I said yesterday. So you got don't whatever you say to me now. By tomorrow, I'll forget. It doesn't even matter. I'm like a
No, no,
goldfish.
that's usually during festivals when you drink, like a half bottle of whiskey. That's. And Leah's like, "Honey, do you remember what happened yesterday?" You know that. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my memory works better when I've drunk half a bottle of whiskey. It's much better. I advocate it. I think it's the way to live. Much healthier way to live.
Martin's
Always
like
drink
the
whiskey.
reverse. It's like whatever the doctor tells you, Martin will tell you the opposite.
Yes.
Just listen to Martin.
Listen to me. If you want to live a happy life, remain drunk 24/7. It's much
There
better.
you go.
You'll get
There
through
you go.
life.
There
You'll be happy as Larry.
There you go.
How are you,
How you been
MSK?
anyway?
What's going on? What's new in the world?
Look at that. Our brains are in sync. We just answer the same question at the same time, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not happy with Fisker, but everything. Well, I'm not happy with Fisker and crypto at the moment. But you know
So you
what?
didn't listen to
Sensei
me.
is here.
So you didn't listen to me. You don't need Sensei. I told you I'm going to sell at
Yep.
70,000 and I dumped it all.
No, no, no,
Remember?
no. We are both holding XRP. Let's be honest.
Yes, correct. I'm holding
Yeah.
my XRP, but I've sold all my Bitcoin and all my other little bits and bobs.
Yeah. No, I don't have any other bits and bobs other than XRP.
Yeah.
And okay, fine, Shiba Inu as well. But then I took profits from Shiba Inu to reinvest in XRP, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I think as we go, this is 3 years now, you've
Yeah.
been doing this, your goals remain the same. At least they should. You know what you're working for. For me, you know what I'm trying to achieve. But as you achieve the steps along the way, your risk tolerance and your willingness to risk money changes.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
as Mark Cuban told me, and Kevin O'Leary often talks about, the hardest is to get to 100,000. And when you get to that, you become very protective of it, because 10% a year is 10 grand. It suddenly starts becoming quite real, and you're not risking anything, right? So now I've passed 100 grand. I used my 5 grand. I had about 5 grand. I'm now down to 4 because I've got the XRP still. But I took the 4 grand and thought, I've got enough money. I'm achieving what I need to achieve. I don't know what's going to happen with crypto. Yes, we said, and Sensei said the same thing, we'd get that little run up and then it will go all the way back down to 15,000. I still think that's going to happen. And I thought, what's the point? Because if it takes 6 months or a year to go all the way back down, so I'm just waiting for, to buy in more or whatever, I might as well just sell it at 70, put it in the S&P. By the time I, it gets back to where it needs, I've made the money anyway on the S&P without risking it. Now, of course, the S&P isn't going to go up to $1 million a coin like Bitcoin might do, but it might not either. And I know with what I've got, I'm going to get to where I want to get without the worry. So for me, I'm happy. And I think that's what people, the more people I speak to who've got more and more money, they just go, I'm not risking it. I'm making enough money on the money I've got. I mean, like if you have $1 million, you get 100 grand a year with no risk. Why would you even bother buying Bitcoin? That's my opinion.
You know what? That's a very interesting point that you made, because in my I know you say when MSK pauses, he comes up with something, and he's going to
It's
come up
pearls
with
of
something
wisdom.
right now.
Pearls of wisdom
Yeah.
you come out with. We're all
Age
waiting.
does not
All the
define-
world now, there's 62 countries, 14 languages on the edge of our seats. What is MSK about to say?
There you go. There you go.
Here it comes.
So, it's nothing to do with how many years you've lived on this earth, how old you are. It's about wisdom. Everything is about wisdom. Okay, so if you've experienced life, you'll know that you'll learn lessons. Trust me, you'll learn lessons. So um, if you actually really take risks in life, you'll learn that there are actually certain strategies that you can use to make money, consistently. And consistency is the key. Uh, Most people, 95% of people want to be rich overnight. And that is the problem. And I was there once. And in fact, part of me is there still at the end of the day, right? What I respect about you, Martin, is the fact that you realize actually, you know what, you need to apply something and be disciplined with it in order to achieve the end outcome that you want to, that you actually visualize. Yeah. In order to do that, you need to apply exactly the right terms, the discipline, and everything that you agreed in the first place. Yeah, and you stick to it. You don't sway away from it. Even if you see a roaring kitty making billions or millions, whatever, you stick to your plan, and you'll make the money. If you sway away, you will either be a millionaire or you'll be down and out, and that's the truth. Mon, please,
Yeah.
give me your reaction to that.
Yes, thank you for that, and that's very very nice of you to say so. So the question you have to ask yourself is, what would be most impactful? What would I not? Is the most important? To risk and becoming a multi-millionaire? Let's put all my 100 grand now on Binky Bonk, all right, and take the biggest risk ever, or going to zero. If I got and I went to a gazillion dollars, would I be happier in relationship to how sad I would be if I lost it all compared to where I am today? I'm really, really happy now. If I became a millionaire, which I will in 6, 7, 8 years, I've got what I want. I can live. I'm fine. That's going to happen just by doing what I'm doing. Or I can risk it all and become a multi-millionaire with Ferraris coming out my ears. I don't even want it. Why am I risking for something I don't even want? I don't even want that. I've got enough. But if I do that, I'm risking potentially all going to zero. Now that would hurt me. That would be horrible. At 55 years of age, and remember, MSK, I've got nothing in the bank. There's $10 in my Bank of America, literally $10. There's zero in my Chase account. I've got no pension. This is it. And there's about $100, £100 in Lloyd's in England. I'm waiting for my pension thing to arrive from England to pay the bills. So there's nothing in England at all. There's nothing here. This is all my money. I can't wake up tomorrow morning and be at zero.
I find it sickening when people use your honesty against you. So you say that, and I know you're honest. And then people will take that, your honesty, and abuse it and say, "Oh, your wife Leah is actually funding everything that you're doing." It's just pathetic, absolutely pathetic. And if I actually ever see those people, I smack them in the face.
Yeah.
It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. And
One of the things,
I admire you for actually saying, you know what, I don't give a shit. You can say what you want.
you can say what you want. It used to upset me. Now it doesn't. But I'll answer you honestly. I bought my own house, Leah. Before I met Leah, I bought and worked and paid for my own house. I invested with solar panels, so my house runs efficient. As it happens, and just recently this has happened, I am now paying double council tax. You know what council tax is because you're in England, right?
Oh, of course I know. Of course I know. I pay it. Of course I know.
I am paying out of my money I earn from YouTube, right?
You know what? I paid twice because I have two properties. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but I've got it worse than that. Let me tell you what's just
Right.
happened, right?
Yeah.
My house in England, if you own a house, you pay council tax on it, which for those in
Yeah.
America, that's the same as property tax, right? So you have to pay money because you own it. If I rented it out, if I sold it, I wouldn't pay it. I don't live in it, but that's my choice, and I pay tax on it. That's my choice.
Yeah.
And that comes out of my YouTube income every month. I send money to England, which just goes in and out. That's why there's only ever £10 in there, right? Right. Now then, recently, because of COVID and the government now need more money, they decided if you have two houses, because I must have a second house in their mind, because I don't live there, and I've had to be honest and say I don't, because my neighbours would say, he's never here. We ain't seen him for 2 years, so it wouldn't take much to work it out, right? So I've said I'm not there. So because of that, they assume I own two houses. So they're not saying pay tax on the house in Cornwall in England and obviously pay tax on your other house because you have to. What they're saying is pay tax on your house in England, pay tax on your house in America, but because you have two, we're going to double your UK bill. Because you're rich, because you apparently have two houses, which makes you
What
rich.
they're basically saying is,
I don't own the house in America. Leah does, but I'm now paying
we
twice.
need more money from you.
Yeah, they need more money from me. But the reality is,
we're useless as leaders of this nation. We need more money from you so that we can waste it more in bad decisions.
But the reality is, I don't earn any money in England. I don't use any of the services that the council tax pays for, the bin men, the water. I don't use it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I've already bought my house. I've worked 30, 40 years to pay it. I'm paying my council tax, even though I don't use the services. And you've doubled my bill as if I'm rich, and I earn less than the average man because my YouTube isn't a full income yet. So when people say to me, Leah's paying all your bills and you're being funded, it's complete nonsense. I left home at 16. I pay my own bills my own way. And on top of the council tax, I still pay my water rates. I still pay my electric. I still have the phone turned on. I still pay the internet. Plus, I pay all my bills here. I bought my own car, then I sold it. I pay my own taxes, my own CPA, my own electric, what I use in the house. I pay my own food. I buy my own, I paid for the studio. I buy my own clothes. I pay all my bloody bills. And so I pay bills twice. So, and I'm still able to invest.
You know what,
and
Martin? Everyone pays their own bills twice because in the UK, at least, I don't know how it works in the US, because we pay VAT in everything that we buy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are taxed and taxed and taxed.
Correct. For those of you who don't know what MSK is talking about, in the United States, you have what's called purchase tax. If you go into a shop and you buy a pair of jeans, every state is different. It makes it complicated. If you buy a pair of jeans, that's $20. It's normally 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%, depending on what state. It's called purchase tax, right? In the United Kingdom, 20% is added. Now, it's different to the US. In the US, a pair of jeans is $20. You then get to the cash out and they add it on. In the United Kingdom, £20 for a pair of trainers is £20. The VAT is already included in the price, which I prefer because you know what the bloody hell you're paying. When I first came,
You know what? When I went to New York,
it drives me mad.
I was just like, you cheeky fucker. How dare you?
Yeah.
You said it was $23 for this meal.
And now another $5.
Oh, by the way, tax added is...
And then a tip. And then
a tip, exactly.
And sometimes credit card fee on top of that. I know. It's ridiculous.
At that point, New York was nice, but I don't know if I visit New York right now, if it's the same...
environment.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. So, and also, when people talk about the cost of fuel in the United Kingdom, it's 4.5 times as expensive as it is in the United States. When everyone in America goes, bloody hell, gas prices have gone up again, go to England, because about 80% of our gas prices is tax. So our tax is very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So when they reduce the wholesale value of gas, you don't see it at the pump. You don't see it because it's such a small part of it. The majority is the tax. It's a fraction of the price here for gas in the United States. So England's a lot more expensive. But where England is much better value is when it comes to legal services. For example, everyone's going to fall over now, and MSK will back this up, right? My house in England, fully comprehensive house insurance. That's so my house can burn down, flood, war, blah, 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 blah. All the contents, yada, yada, yada. The whole thing. In America, specifically where we live, because we're in Tornado Alley, is thousands of dollars a year to insure the house I'm in here right now in Texas. My house in England, £200 a year. Same with car insurance. What I pay in a year in car insurance, people in America pay per month. So insurance and legal services, because of litigation and suing and all those other things, America, when it comes to insurance, is insanely expensive. So yeah,
Wow,
a couple $100 a year for my house in England. Here in America, 5,000-6,000 a year. How about that?
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
It's
It
ridiculous.
didn't used to be that bad, but because the last few years, a lot of money was lost with COVID and damages, and we've had tornadoes and stuff like that. A lot of places you can't even get insurance for your house. So it's thousands, not a few hundred, thousands. It's to the point it's called being house poor, where you just can't even afford to live in your own house because it's insanely expensive.
You know what, Martin? I'm surprised. I'm not, and I don't even know if I should be saying this. To be fine, to be fair. Um, okay, let's just put it this way: the healthcare sector. Okay,
Oh yeah, don't get me
are
started
you
on that.
listening?
I'm listening. I'm in America. Know what you're going to tell me.
The biggest ex- because people are suing them all the time. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's true. Yes.
Yeah.
The cost of healthcare in the United States is extremely expensive and complicated. You have to have insurances, and when you have insurance, that doesn't mean it's free. You've still got what's called co-pays. You've got to pay a certain amount, then there's a deductible. Whereas in the United Kingdom, you walk into the doctors, you walk into hospital, and you get operated on, and that's it. So on one hand, you pay a lot of tax on your petrol, but then you get the healthcare.
Now you need to think about the NHS position. They get sued a lot. I'm just gonna
They
say
do
that
now
right now.
on that latest case I've heard
The
about.
NHS gets sued a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're running. Oh, hello. What's this?
Stacey Bailey donated $5 through a super chat. MSK, my kids heard you say the F word. Haha, just kidding, they are not on today. You crack me up, say get to the chopper.
You are cheeky. You know that. You are very cheeky. That's not nice. I was really I felt really bad right there.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's come and gone now. No one noticed. Doesn't matter. We're all good. But you got a request though. You got a request. You gonna do it?
Sorry, what was the request? Must have missed that.
Oh, did you miss it? What the request was? Stacey Bailey says, "You crap me up. Say get to the chopper."
Okay. Well, I can always do that.
I know
Get to
you
the
can.
chopper. Come on, do it.
Who agrees that is the
Okay,
worst
Mike.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Get to the
impression in the
carpet.
world?
No, no one's going to agree with you. Come on, Martin. I'm the best. Get to the carpet right now.
Well, I'm glad you're entertained. The rest of my viewers are just switched off. They're not interested. They've gone to watch some. They've gone to watch the Fight Channel. They've all tuned out. I've got literally 21 people left. This is not gone down well at all.
No, look. Your fans are saying I'm rolling, laughing right now. Stacy Bailey and James is saying MSK, yeah, go do it. And Mike is like that was Mike. Hey, that was the what? Hey, Mike, I'm not happy with you, Mike. Come on, best you're my green brother. Come on, do it.
Yeah, it's not really working, mate. 5
You know
billion
what,
people in the world, and you're excited because 3
I'm
people
actually
like what you're
disappointed
doing.
with Mike.
I mean, think
I
about that.
feel like I've been stabbed in the Mike.
Five
You need to
billion
reflect
people in the
your life
world.
right now.
3 people like what you're doing.
You know what? That's 3 people more.
Than nothing.
Exactly, and that's enough
Exactly.
motivation.
It's a great result. I'd go with that. I would run with
my
that.
statement. You
Definitely.
know what? Martin completed my statement. There you go.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
And that's
I'd
enough
be
for me to
Yes.
carry on and do what I'm doing.
You carry on. Carry on doing what you're doing. It's making you happy, and that's making me happy, and everybody else is happy. Out of sympathy. They're all happy because you're happy. They're not enjoying it, but they're allowing themselves to enjoy it because they're happy for you.
They're enjoying it.
So,
They're enjoying it.
you
Come
tell
on.
yourself that.
They're enjoying me being absolutely bashed by Martyn Lucas Investor.
Live on the telly.
And they're like, but MSK doesn't care. Come on, MSK doesn't care. Everyone
That's
knows
right.
that.
But we are the 3 that matter. Stacey Bailey said, we are the 3 that matter. We love you, MSK. You are the best. MSK, get to the chopper. He is. That I agree with. James 007. Yeah. James 007 says, I like MSK. Mike says, love you, MSK. And Stacey Bailey says, aren't you entertained?
I love you too, Mike.
Martin, you should record MSK saying get to the chopper to put on your message section when people speak a message. He's right. MSK, this is your moment. I want you to give me a 30-second soundbite why people, because you've not got a soundbite. I've never recorded you. We recorded Fight Channel earlier. We're going to record you now.
You need to tell me what you want me to say then. If it's an Aren't You Entertained by Tyson Fury, then I can do that. Although I don't like Tyson Fury at this point because I used to, he was my hero at one point, but he's not right now.
Well, hang on a minute.
If you're getting boxing, off topic, then you know.
You're getting off topic. Let me take control of this because you're getting off topic now. I want you to say, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I watch Martyn Lucas every day. I love it. It's the best channel in the universe. And then you can finish off by saying, get to the chopper at the end of it. Ready? Go.
I'm MSK. I love Martyn Lucas Investor. Is the greatest channel in all of YouTube. Get to the chopper, get to the carpet, get to whatever you can get to. But first of all, get to this person, Martyn Lucas, because he's the best investing advice of all of YouTube. Out.
I love it. That's brilliant. I'm going to use that. I'm going to record that and we're going to use it.
There you go.
There you go. I'm writing it down right now. MSK audio.
Just like Martin, I'm a performer. You know what I'm saying?
You are.
Even though that was not rehearsed. That was off the cuff right there.
Yep. We could tell. Yep.
There you go. Martin has to say something to, put it down. Come on,
Yep.
Mike. Just give me like a yes. Give me like a clap rather than what do you call it? A sarcastic comment.
Does S in MSK stand for Schwarzenegger? Zach say
Yes,
asked
it
that.
does. Come on, do it.
I knew it.
Absolutely. Hasta la vista, baby.
Ha ha, but Martin doesn't give advice. That's correct. I don't give advice. That's right. MSK, got to love you and leave you. I've got my music concert in 19 minutes and I've got to get set up for it. So I've got to go.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, we're losing your audio.
I'll be joining that for a concert.
Yeah, in 19 minutes.
I'm actually joking, by the way. I'm joking. I can't sing.
MSK, I've got to let you go. I'll see you in a minute, all right, on the music show, all right, mate?
All right.
Thanks for calling in.
All
Love you
right.
to bits. There he is,
No problem.
MSK, Arnold Schwarzenegger calling in live to the show. Absolutely bloody marvellous. Always a pleasure having him on the show. Always a technical challenge, but worth every second of it. Right, okay, let's get out of here. It's been a great day. Year to date, we're up. We finally achieved another goal on the channel and we're sticking to the plan. We're not going anywhere. We're letting our portfolio build 103,622. We're not going anywhere. MSK, thank you for calling in. Dang, horses, just got home. Freaking chasing them around in the mud in my flip-flops because they are the bags. Friggin' fireworks. Yes, I agree. Bloody fireworks. I'm right with you. It's a bloody pain in the arse. Independence Day doesn't give everyone the right to be a pain in the arse. Would you buy an Optimus robot, say, for $5,000? There you go. It's more likely to be 40, 50 grand, all right? But anyway, even for $5,000, no one's going to buy one. Just a few pervy sort of blokes if it comes dressed as a woman, all right? It isn't going to come dressed as a woman. It's just going to be a bloody robot. It's not going to have a wig on and it's not going to have a short skirt on or anything like that. It's just going to come in as a robot. Just M80s. I don't, just, right, I've got to get out of here. All right, music concert in a second. Hardly anybody tuned in now. That was really great. I'm not going to put MSK on the show again. He just killed my numbers. Brought the mood down. Brought the mood down, if I'm honest. Right, let me change it. Let me change customization. I think you've already got the link. Yes, I'll give you the link to the show. We're going to go live there now. Here it is. Have I got any comments? Yes, Team Fusion. How are you, Mike? He's there. Team Fusion. And, of course, Mike. We can't have a show without Mike. We can't have a show without John Granfor. John Granfor doesn't come in tonight, requesting Wonderful Tonight. It's going to be like, what's going on? This ain't a normal show. Something's up. We can't have it. Right, I've got to get out of here. Did we get, have we got anything to do? Roll the credits. Let's get out of here. Let's see you all back in a bit. I'll see you back on Monday. No show with Sensei on Sunday. He's not here. He's on his honeymoon. Lazy. I know, but what can I say? He's lazy. It is what it is. I'll see you back in a minute. Let me roll the credits. Shadoo, be doo wah, shadoo, and roll the credits. Let's see what happened today. Anything to talk about? Stars of our show today. Super chats. Stacey Bailey. Well, that was eventful. Thank God for Stacey Bailey. I earned $5 today. Portugal, France is still 0-0. Thank you, mate. Thanks for keeping me updated. I love it. Bloody ruined it. I was going to watch it in a minute, but you've gone and ruined it now. Damn it. Right, I knew that was going to happen. Right, that's it from me. If it wasn't for Stacey Bailey, today's show would have been rubbish. Provided entertainment, I earned $5. Thank God for Stacey Bailey. That's all I can say. It would have been a disaster. Right, I'm out of here. You know why? Look into my... Didn't do that. I didn't do that. I've got to do that more often. It's no good. It's no good at all. Right, I'm out of here. Thank you ever so much indeed. Bloody marvellous. Have we done everything? Yes. I think everything's done. I'm out of here. Right, see you back in a bit. Have a wonderful evening. I'm on the music concert in 15 minutes. Oh yeah, see you in a minute. Let me get out of here. Let me show you all the screen, what you could be having on the other channel in a minute. You could be having this if you join me. If you don't join me, you won't have anything. Right, that's it. I ruined it last week. Yes, you did, Mike. You ruined it. Not quite as badly as MSK. MSK goes to a whole new level, but it's fine. I'm used to people ruining my show. I work my socks off to build a business and build some amazing product, and I let my friends call in and break it every single time. I've got to stop doing it. It's bad. It's a bad idea. Right, that's it from me. Thank you very much. See you all back in a bit. I've got to go because the music channel is 12 minutes away, and I'm not even remotely ready. All right. See you in a minute. Ta-ra. Take care of yourselves and each other.